Hey, Kiss Army, it's been a long time since I put up a video, huh? Well, first off, I want to talk about, we already hit 5 million views on this channel. So you see here, it's like 5,100,000 or something like that. Some of you may not know, I live in Florida, so for the past week I've been out of power because of Hurricane Irma, and it was like very brutal here, and I know I was approaching 5 million, but thanks to somebody on my Almost Human Facebook page, he brought it to my attention once I got power back that I hit 5 million, and when I looked it was like 5,120,000, man. So thank you all, man, that shit's awesome. And what I want to talk about, Gene Simmons' new vault thing that's coming out. It's see a lot of people bitching online, and you know, I mean, the cheapest is 2,000 and the most expensive is 50 grand, and he'll bring it straight to your house. Now, here's the deal with that. Personally, I can't afford it. 2,000 for it. I mean, I could, but I can't. Like I could afford buying the $2,000 version, but then I'd be kind of broke. Well, not really kind of broke, but that's a little too much money for me. But I'm not gonna bitch about it, because you know what? He wrote the music and he can sell it as much as he wants to. I'm not gonna bitch about fucking Gene Simmons and his money-hungry ways. I think he has every right to do it. A lot of people bitch about it, but hey, man, don't like it, don't buy it. I mean, I like it. I wish I could buy it, but I'm not gonna bitch about it. Hopefully, there'll be some kind of other version that come out that'll be more affordable for me. But that's pretty much what I want to talk about. And as far as like $50,000 to visit you, hey man, I'll tell you this right now. If I was a millionaire, fuck yeah, I'd do it. Gene Simmons comes to the house, shoot the shit for fucking 2 hours. I'd do it in a heartbeat if I had the money. And you know, if I was a little richer, I'd buy that $2,000 version. But you know what? I can't afford it. So hopefully there'll be another version that'll come out in the future that I can't afford, because, man, I am dying to hear those Van Halen songs that he did with Van Halen. That's going to be awesome. Chances are, I mean, I don't know, I can't judge, but maybe it's going to be like, you know, what is it, 150 songs, maybe like 130 of them are not that good. Or maybe 130 are good and, you know, 20 suck. Who knows? But I know through the power of downloading, which I'm not really for that. I mean, I download. I mean, I don't technically download. I have this guy called Mr. X that sends me stuff. And if I like it, I go buy it. But in this case, I think I'm going to have to screw Gene Simmons over. Because I want those goddamn MP3s, man. I want to hear every one of those demos, because I'm a fan of Gene, you know. And I understand it's 50 years worth of shit. There's going to stuff there from 1967. So I think that's pretty fucking cool. So that's all I wanted to say. A lot of people bitch about Gene Simmons. I don't. I mean, if I'm gonna bitch about Gene Simmons, I'm probably gonna have to bitch about how he's Paul's bitch and the whole scab thing, and you know, what else? What else has he done? He's, you know, that whole Depression Robin Williams thing. I was kind of like, oh, come on, Gene, shut up. And Prince, I'm not even a Prince fan, but when he slammed Prince when Prince died for drugs and stuff, I'm like, shut up. But other than that, I liked how he tried to trademark the horns. I thought that shit was hilarious. How everybody fucking went ape shit over that. I'm like, really? I really don't care. You know, Gene Simmons says a lot of shit, and he just riles so many people over. Riles so many people up. But not this guy, you know. I mean, there's some things he does that are boneheaded that I think are stupid, but I'm like, whatever, it's Gene, you know. But I personally met Gene Simmons, and out of everybody in KISS I've met, he was the nicest. Very nice guy when I met him, so. And so was Ace. Ace was great too, you know, but Paul was a little standoffish, but, you know, he wasn't a dick. And Bruce Kulick was very cool too. And Eric Singer was cool. You know, I never met Peter Criss. So, that's what I have to say about Gene Simmons' vault. So thank you all out there that keep checking my channel, and I know I haven't put up a review or a video in a long time because man, these past couple months been crazy. I went to Colombia and played in front of 8,000 people, and look at these pictures, man. Here's proof if you think I'm lying. It was amazing. And then I flew back home, and then I went to Nashville for the Rock and Pod Expo. And if you want to see the craziness that happened there, check it out. I mean, in Colombia, I caused a lot of controversy. I even ended up in the news, actual TV news and radio over there. And luckily, it happened when I landed in Miami, because they said that if that shit would have blown up while I was there, I could have been arrested. What did I do? Well, I have a brand new podcast called The Vieira Vault, where I had my whole band on and we talk all about it. So check it out. And then then I flew back and I went to Nashville and for the Rock and Pod Expo, and me and Ian from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast went up there and pissed some people off. But also a lot of people, you know, I pretty much went up there and bashed every podcast, and most podcasts that were there came up to me afterwards and fucking said I was hilarious. See, they have a sense of humor. They know I did it with a wink. I went up there and said, you all suck, we're the best. Even though I'm being honest, but yeah. No, they're all cool people, and I had a great time in Nashville. And then I flew back, and then I caught a serious cold, which I'm still coughing a little bit. And but I'm over the cold, and right when I get over it, Hurricane Irma hit, and I've been out of power since yesterday. So now I got power back, and now I'm making this video. Just to say thank you so much about the over 5 million views and the Gene Simmons thing. I figured, you know, I wanted to make really a video to say thank you for the 5 million. And since the Gene Simmons thing is going on, it's like, hey, let me talk about that too. So I'm all for Gene Simmons selling his music as much as he wants to sell it. Hey man, I can't afford it, I can't buy it, oh well. You know, I also wanted to buy that Kissology box set with all the fucking albums that was $1,700. Couldn't afford it, but it sucks. I mean, that's life, man. But well, I can afford it, but it's just too much money, you know, for me. But I'm not gonna bitch about it because it's their music, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. If you don't like it, tough shit, you know. So that's my little video here, and thank you everybody for checking out my things and leave me comments. I read all the comments, really, I really do. I don't reply to all of them because there's a lot of comments, but if I do reply to one, you know that you said something to make me say, okay, you're kind of asking a question here. But sometimes I can't reply to everybody. But everybody out there, I want to thank you, every single person that leaves me comments on this channel, the Almost Human channel, the most popular channel I have, and I have like 1 million channels. Check out my new podcast, Vieira Vault, the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, the Dr. Fuck Show on that metal station, 8 p.m. every Thursday night Eastern Time. And got some new music coming out soon, so keep your ear to the ground if you're into the music I've done. I know some of you have. So thank you so much, and join the Almost Human Facebook page. It's a lot of fun. Alright guys, talk to you later.